Hello everyone, my name is Aneka Nabasi, the CEO of MuvalsGlam Limited. How well do you know your skin? How well do you know the layers of your skin? How well do you know how your skincare regimen works on your skin? How well do you know your daily skin routine and whether you are doing it right or not? At MuvalsGlam Limited, we teach you how to use your skincare regimen properly. We educate you on the ingredient that is used to formulate your skincare regimen, and we also give you the awareness that you need to know about your skincare routine. Today we are going to be talking about knowing if your skincare regimen is good for you. Before I take you through that, I will give you a picture of how the skin looks like. This is the picture of the skin, and the skin basically is made up of 3 layers in addition to other appendages of the skin like the hair follicle. The topmost layer of the skin, which is where your product usually touch, is called the epidermis, and there is dermis and the innermost layer of the skin. Now, for you to really know whether your skincare regimen is good for you, you have to ask yourself some basic questions, because we all know that the skin, like every other part of our body, needs nourishment. So your skincare regimen should actually serve as the food for your skin. So you ask yourself the question, is it edible? For you to put something on your skin, you should know whether you can actually eat that thing. And if you cannot eat what you are putting on your skin, then for me it's a no-no. And if you go to buy any skincare regimen for your skin, you should know that you are actually putting on something to the largest organ of your body. Once your skin is bad, that means depression will set in, your self-esteem will be low, and you are not going to be confident in yourself, because there are parts of your skin that you can't actually cover. You can cover your innermost organs, and the skin is actually what covers it. So for me, the skin is where you should take the major care of. What did I mean by is it edible? What I mean by is it edible is, can I eat it? When you cannot eat all the ingredients that your formulator is using on your skin, then it is not good for your skin. And also, your skincare regimen should protect you from the enemies of the skin. We have lots of enemies of the skin. One of them is the sun, dehydration, smoking, which you have to work on that yourself, because like they say, smokers are liable to die young. The makeup, too much of makeup is not good. It's an enemy of the skin. Your skin should be able to breathe. It should be able to have some air coming to it, and that way your internal organs will also have air in it, because makeup clogs your skin and block the pores of your skin. There's also the chemical exposure. Where do you work? How well do you protect yourself in the workplace and other chemicals around us? Then there's also the poor quality of air in our society. We see the companies everywhere, the generators, the fumes and everything. All that are all enemies of the skin. Then lack of exercise. We live a sedentary lifestyle. You don't exercise, you don't lose weight, your BMI is higher, and diet, dehydration, which is lack of water in your system, in your body. So all the things I've mentioned now are actually enemies of your skin. And all through this period, we are going to be taking you through how to prevent your skin from being at the mercy of these enemies, and how to protect your skin from the enemies of the skin. So I'm going to be telling you about about the enemies of the skin, two of it for now. So the two enemies of the skin I'm going to be talking about is dehydration and poor hair quality. So let's take dehydration for example. Why does your skin not need to be dehydrated? Because as we all know, 70% of the cells of the body are made up of water, and if this skin don't have enough water, if these cells don't have enough water, the cells are not going to function, they are not going to be healthy, they are not going to live optimally to do and perform the task which they are actually meant to do for the body. So what is dehydration? Dehydration is when your body does not have enough fluid as it is required, as it is assigned for it to have. And today I'm going to let you know that a female, that is a woman or any female whatsoever, requires 2.5 liters of fluid intake, while a man requires 3 liters of fluid intake daily. How do you get your 2.5 liters of fluid? You just get a bottled water, any of it, check the quantity, the measurement, and then you measure and know 2.5 liters. You take in that because there are different ways to which our body gets dehydrated. Our bodies get dehydrated through the urine we pass out, through the feces we pass out, through sweating, and there is also what we call insensible loss of fluid. And what do I mean by insensible loss of fluid? The water just keeps going out of our body and we are not aware. So when you take in this fluid, it goes in to replenish the ones that you have lost. Because for you to stay hydrated, your fluid intake must be equal to your fluid output. And the fluid, not unhealthy fluid, I mean healthy fluid that is not going to cause a long-term or short-term damage to your skin. And the only healthy fluid I can think about now is water. So talking about the poor air quality. What is poor air quality? The air you breathe basically every day. The air you breathe when you go out. The car fumes, the smoke coming out from everywhere, the air in the kitchen when you are cooking, how ventilated is your room, how ventilated is your house, how ventilated is your office. Because when you don't get in enough fresh air into where you are, this harsh air sucks out the moisture of your skin, and the skin that is not moisturized is dry, it's wrinkled, and it's not looking healthy. So we should at least try as much as possible to ensure that we breathe in fresh air. We stay in safe places that we can breathe in fresh air. Exposing your skin to natural fresh air is good for your body because it will make your skin to breathe in good air, it will make your skin to be nourished, it will make your skin not to be exposed to the adverse air that we have everywhere around our environment. Thank you very much for listening. Next episode, as I'll be taking you through other enemies of the skin.